Hello, my name is Sebbi and welcome back to the coffee break in Minecraft. Today is Wednesday, August 2nd, 2023. Today I will finish the review of my journey to Copenhagen. But first I need to feed the very hungry cat. Yes, I'm talking about you. You are very hungry. So let's grab a cord, because we do have so many cords, and feed it to the cat. Hey! Alright. Oh, you start to purr right away. Okay. So you seem to be very hungry that you start to purr right away when receiving a cod. Sometimes cod seems to be the perfect choice. Oh no, I see a block. I see a block of dirt down there. These Endermen, why? We need to fix this. I need to rush over there and remove that block of dirt before I continue to harvest lots of sugar canes. We're making good progress. Soon I can travel to the village again, trade with my librarian, maybe spend some time close to the village so that they can restock on emeralds. They seem to be a little bit low on supplies, and their promised restock several times a day does not really work out that way. So yeah, maybe I just need to spend some time there, that they restock. So yeah, yesterday I finished the episode with Friday, the last day of the conference. The day... Okay, you're just stealing a mushroom. That's fine. You can keep your mushroom. The last day of the conference and the day of swimming in the Baltic Sea, in the harbor swimming pool. This was really fantastic. It was great. So we are now... What was it like this? I'm always confused. I'm always confused what is correct and what is wrong. These Endermen. These Endermen are really driving me crazy. Is there... I'm quite sure there are some holes in the environment I need to fill. Oh, speaking of holes. You stay here. Is my wool down here? Owie. Oh, we got some squids in there. That's interesting. But yeah, this thing still seems to look okay. So no Enderman has interfered with that one. That's good. That's very good. Ah yeah, so last day of the conference is over. It's Saturday, and Saturday means parkrun day. I already became an international parkrunner during my visit and stay in the Netherlands. So I wanted to continue this and add another country to the list of countries I ran a parkrun in. So yeah, went to one of the 4 parkruns in Copenhagen. That's very impressive. They do have 4 parkruns. I selected the one at the beach. It's the beach where I went the first day, just after arriving in Copenhagen, and where I did my intervals. So I was already quite familiar how to get there. And yeah, I just found it super cool to be able to run a parkrun at a beach. I'm quite sure they're, speaking worldwide, lots of parkruns at at a beach, but I don't know so many as of right now. So this was very cool. This was nice. The beach is basically on a, let's call it, separate island. I mean, the island with the beach is basically just, I don't know, separated by 50 meters, 100 meters at max of water. So it's basically a very elongated island right off the coast, only separated, as I said, by some 50 meters of water or so. But there are some bridges leading on that island, and on this island there's a concrete path, super flat, that, well, goes through the entire island, and left and right of that concrete path is beach. So this is super nice. It's really a lovely spot. And there was the park run. So basically they used the bridges to form a loop. You start on one end of the island, cross a bridge immediately, continue on the, let's call it, mainland. I mean, it sounds a little bit weird, but yeah, let's call it, for the sake of the story, mainland. You continue on the mainland until you get to the second bridge. You cross back to the bridge. You cross back to the island over the bridge. And yeah, then over the concrete path along the beach with a fantastic view to even the, how's the bridge called? The bridge has a specific name. There's a bridge connecting Copenhagen with Malmö. So basically it's connecting Denmark with Sweden. It's a 40-kilometer long bridge or so. So you're really going out wide over the Baltic Sea. And yeah, you can see that bridge in the distance. It's really a fantastic view during the park run. I really enjoyed this. So you cross the second bridge, get back to the island, run over the concrete path back to the starting point. There you run to the very end of that pier-like structure, make a sharp turn, and then you run, what is this? First you run anti-clockwise, I guess, and then you run clockwise. So then you all of a sudden have approaching traffic from the other runners. And yeah, then you do basically the same loop again. The main challenge of this park run was on the one hand that I continued with my normal training and my normal volume while being in Copenhagen, and at the same time that I, of course, was exploring Copenhagen, so I put in a lot of distance during these days. So my legs were a little bit tired. Still, time was okay-ish for that. And the other challenge came from the wind. So there was really some, depending on the direction you were running, you either got strong headwind or you got strong tailwind. And the headwind segment, of course, was very challenging. So I'm quite okay with my time. I came second overall, which is kind of nice. There were, I don't know, 60, 70 runners in total. So it was a decent number. Speaking of big numbers of park runners, the week before, so July 22nd, I guess, we had celebrated the 100th park run here in my region. And there we had, was it? No, I think it wasn't the highest number of park runners, but maybe the second highest number of starters. with more than 80 runners. This was amazing. This was really great, especially since our track is back and forth. So you had so much runners around you, and this was a fantastic feeling. This was not so much in this Copenhagen beach park run, because everything was a little bit more spread out, but it was still nice to have a big start, to have the big group, large crowd of runners. And yeah, so really enjoyed that. I found it also cool that the former student of mine, who I met again there at the conference, also was interested in parkrun and also joined us there. So this was cool that we did this together, more or less. I mean, I did my run and then I slowly ran back the track to find her again, to support her on the way to the finish line. But yeah, what was nice start into the day. Then I ran back home, had a very relaxed and yeah, we're almost full. Very relaxed and good breakfast. Recovered, relaxed a little bit in the Airbnb before heading out again. This time we wanted to try this ramen place again after it was too full on Thursday evening. We hope for better chances on Saturday early afternoon. We were lucky, we got in there, and it was very delicious. It was the very first time that I enjoyed ramen at a real ramen place. So far I only knew these instant ramen noodles, and they are of course not comparable to a real good bowl of freshly made ramen. So in this case, somewhat of a first time experience, very delicious. It was so fun. The one person who cooked the noodles and served the bowls asked us how we enjoyed it as we left, and I was then telling him, hey, what was very delicious, and first time ramen, you raised the bar, you made it very challenging for other places where I might visit. So I joked, hey, I have to come back to Copenhagen every time I want to eat some ramen again. And the funny thing was, next to us sat a woman from somewhere the States. She said East Coast, so it was not so much of a long flight, but she said every time she's in Copenhagen, she goes to that specific ramen place because it's so good. So yeah, I was just joking about, okay, I have to come back every time for eating ramen. Then someone from the States immediately says, hey, I do this. Well, I don't think that she's just coming back for ramen. But yeah, this is cool. This was hilarious and nice. So yeah, then a little bit more of Copenhagen exploration. Moved on to a different district I haven't visited so far. That was really a nice park. It was close to the zoo. We did not go into the zoo, but we enjoyed the park. There was once again somewhat of a palace, which looked really nice. It was really nice place to relax, to enjoy the view to the palace, to be between trees and grass and whatnot. It's also so interesting to see the Scandinavian culture. They really enjoy their outside group meetings, family meetings, big family meetings. and they all are, or often they are really neatly dressed. So this is really a very nice culture, I feel, where they just enjoy the time outside. So it was interesting to observe these the people, and yeah, then late afternoon returned back to my Airbnb, and I think I stayed there for the rest of the day. So for the evening, needed to relax, recover a little bit. Watched some Disney movies, because the apartment, they basically said, hey, you can use our Disney Plus subscription, so thanks. did that this Saturday evening, and yeah, then we are on Sunday, the last day. Hi, where are you? Where's this Enderman? What is this Enderman doing? What is this Enderman up to? Ow. Okay. Where is this guy? So, Sunday, first good breakfast. Oh yeah, on Saturday evening I also had a Skype call with my parents to tell them what I'm up to in Copenhagen. Okay, that Enderman is strange. I don't know where this Enderman went, but we heard him. We heard that guy. Ooh, actually, we might need to go on a new expedition. Where's this stupid guy? Huh. I don't know. Yeah, nice relaxed morning. Had to pack everything because I had to check out. It was very nice from the hosts. They allowed me to leave my luggage in the apartment and pick it up when I need to go to the airport. So this was very helpful. This was very nice. Because I think I can get one more stack of sugar canes. This was very nice because I wanted to use the entire day to explore a little bit more of Copenhagen. And yeah, so I did. So I packed everything in the morning, washed some dishes, made sure everything looks not too dirty, not too chaotic when I leave. And yeah, then I left the apartment for going to explore Copenhagen. Ah, there you are. Ow, ow. I'm so afraid to look at this guy. Okay. So what? Okay, this is the mushroom guy. Okay, the mushroom guy can keep its mushroom. That's fine. That's fine by me. I'm not looking at you. I'm just here to get my sugar canes. Okay. Yeah, first went back to the harbor swimming pool because that's really a nice location. I found it so cool seeing so many other people run around. They seem all to be super active, super sportive. I mean, it's maybe just an impression. They are, I'm quite sure, other people that are not interested in some physical training, but I saw so many runners, so many people doing some kind of yoga or whatever in the surrounding areas. So I really enjoyed it, walking around there, just seeing the pool again, seeing pool, seeing the place, the harbor pool, seeing all those active people. Then we met up again. We went to a former industrial district that is now being used for some exhibitions. We found a place where you can buy some antique stuff, which was interesting to explore because they had so many chairs and other. Oh no! Okay, I'm not going that way. Okay, I'm surrounded by bad things. There are these guys, Enderman in my overdrive sugarcane farm. That's not good. Okay, let's get the horse. Get to the basement, the cave, and check there before heading back to the tower. Yeah, so industrial area. It was good that we went there because Sunday was the first day we actually really had lots of rain. There was, I guess, one rain shower during the period I stayed in Copenhagen, but Sunday there were plenty of rain showers. So it was nice to be at first in this large room with the antique stuff, and then we went to a art museum, which was nothing grew here, which was also interesting. Towards the end, I felt like, okay, that's enough art now. But for the time, it was really good because we saw some interesting cultural activities. We saw some modern cultural aspects of Copenhagen. And skip the rain. So after we were done with the oh, that's bad. After we were done with the gallery, we returned once again to that pool area, that harbor area, because there was some soft ice available in the proximity of it, which is good. This was the last important to do. When being in Scandinavia, I have to enjoy at least one soft ice, and I haven't managed to do so during this day. So we got soft ice, sat next to the pool, watched people jump off that jumping platform in the form of a ship's stern. Was funny to see. I mean, I think I wouldn't have been better than the kids, but how the kids were always saying, "Hey, mom, dad, look at me! I'm jumping now. I'm jumping in just a second," and then they were not jumping because they stood at this 5-meter height situation. I don't know. I'm quite sure it would have looked really, really high from up there. The sun came out. It was once again this super summertime bubble situation that was so fantastic being in Copenhagen, where I really enjoyed the summertime because it was not too hot. It was exactly spot on, so it was really perfect. And I do have the feeling every time I'm in Scandinavia during the summertime, the weather is just as like I like it. So it's always perfect, and it's always a nice time outside. Anyways, the time came that I had to say goodbye to Copenhagen and head to the airport. On the way to the airport, I already received a text message. Your flight will be delayed. We will provide you with further information later on. I was super happy that I had access to the lounge, because otherwise it would have been really a long waiting time. And so I had access to internet, to lots of food. And the flight was delayed by over an hour. because apparently their subcontractors of the airline canceled the flight, so they had to find a different airplane to use. Yada, yada, yada. It resulted in lots of delay. This, in the end, resulted in me arriving that late in Frankfurt that I missed the train I planned to use. I also missed the next train, the backup train. And the last train for the day even, had a delay of already 30 minutes. So basically, I should have been home at 10:40 p.m. or so. At 10:40 p.m., I was just boarding the train in Frankfurt Airport. So fun, very fun. Yeah, I finally made it to the train station here in my town around midnight. There I thought, okay, I don't want to use public transport service now. Wait for something. I grabbed a taxi to get back home, and yeah, so everything, the entire Copenhagen journey was fantastic, except for the return. It was more like a sign: you should have stayed here. Why are you so stupid and you're going back home? I think this is what the universe wanted to tell me with that Odyssey on the way back home. But yeah, so this not only concludes this episode, but this also concludes the review of my journey to Copenhagen. I can fully recommend visiting Copenhagen. It's a beautiful city. It's a vivid city. It's a young city. It's a city where you can really be active. You just have to pay attention to those stupid traffic lights and yeah, sometimes just skip the traffic lights. I mean, this is not a good advice, I guess. But yeah, Copenhagen, really, really great. Fun to visit. Nice place to be. It was also the perfect summer experience on my end. And yeah, with that, we are at the end of this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you will be joining me next time. Until then, my name is Sebbi. See you!